I'm Charlie Janes, president of Focal Point Business Growth and Exit Advisory. Before getting into coaching, I spent 30 years in Silicon Valley introducing new technologies to businesses for purposes of improving competitiveness. And whether it was large-scale software development or applied analytics and the artificial intelligence that we're all experiencing now when we visit websites and call centers, I can promise you that there was always resistance, fear about change. The same is true for when individuals and businesses just simply try to improve themselves, like lose weight or change a habit or learn something. We all start off with great intentions, but over time, there's just resistance. So I want to share with you a simple formula that you can use, whether it's personal change for yourself or as a business owner or as a consultant that introduces change to clients. It's called Gleicher's formula for change. And it goes something like this. Whenever change is going to hit an organization, there is inherently resistance. What's resistance? Well, it's fear of change. It's inertia. We've always done it this way. It's things that relate to fear or a lack of imagination. There's so much change going on in corporate America sometimes that there's just so much change that we just rebel against it. So there's a handful of conditions, three actually, a small handful, a dwarf handful maybe, that you have to have in order to successfully overcome that resistance. And the first is dissatisfaction. So oftentimes when I talk with clients, I really try to get them to dig in and understand whether an initiative associated with revenue growth or improved quality or changing staff is going to be worth it. So we ask a lot of questions fundamentally around discomfort or pain. And conversely, once we've decided there's discomfort for status quo, we work hard to paint a vision about how much better life could be if the change was made. And it's really important that it become very, very tangible. In our coaching method, we always end our sessions asking our clients what one, two, or three things that they learned during the session and exactly how they're going to apply it. We simply do that so that it gets imprinted on their head before they get up and go into a busy workday and forget everything that they've invested in learning. And the final thing is you have to have a first step, a simple, understandable first step. If there's 10 steps involved, we try not to dwell on that. We just take the first step. Turns out the most important step in a race is the first step. So if you have those three things, you should be able to overcome resistance and sustain it over the long haul of your project. I hope this formula was helpful to you. I'd love to get your feedback. I'm Charlie Janes, president of Focal Point Growth and Exit Advisory.